The Discone antenna by design, in particular our design, is going to allow you to incorporate multi-frequencies through the use of just the one antenna. A Discone can be set up, and through utilizing a coupler, we can actually incorporate it so it can transmit and receive off the use of that antenna. A lot of times what it's doing is it's offering the VHF, UHF cellular. That combination of frequencies are available from the antenna itself, versus having to have an individual VHF antenna, an individual UHF, and an individual cellular. The whole quick deployable, to think that you could set up a Discone antenna that's going to cover those three frequencies, instead of having to go out there and continually set up three individual antennas. Any kind of metal material can be turned into an antenna, essentially. If it's measured properly and calculated properly. With the Discone antenna, we have seen them out in the field, which are maybe a lower grade style, very thin elements and extremely long elements for lower frequencies. A lot of them are set up to be temporarily used. So there's no durability factor maybe given to older style Discone type antennas. So in our Discone, we took an anodized aluminum tube, which is going to be a little bit ruggeder and offer a little bit more durability to it. We powder coated with black anodized painting, so that ensures a little bit of longevity of the material as well, because aluminum is going to be a little bit more rigid than, say, if you use the copper. Thing to keep in mind too, the aluminum is actually a little bit more lightweight, so you get the durability factor from the material, but yet you get the lightweightness for the portable and quick deployable portion of it. For STI-CO's Discone, I'd have to say it's probably the durability factor that we've incorporated into our system. You can go out to trade shows and see competitor style antennas or other manufacturer styles antennas, and everybody has a reason for design. But perhaps maybe theirs is not black coated, powder coated. It's just a big shiny element. Maybe in their case, they have a situation where the elements actually are expandable, and that doesn't necessarily work. Well, maybe our option would be that you don't have any expandable elements, but we do hit the frequency that you're operating in. So those are a few things that kind of set ours aside. I think because we hit the market and we incorporated the three primary frequencies that our existing customer base already operate in, and then again with technology changing, so multi-banding is being done in the radio. Those are probably two things that's really kind of set our product aside. We can match what multi-band radios are coming out with. Customer support is something that we kind of really rely on here at STI-CO. We've got a great customer base, and we dig what they're laying down, right? They need antennas. We're an antenna manufacturer. We do custom work, and we also do design work. Something like the Discone is a little bit different for us because it's kind of like encapsulates a whole bunch of things for us. Instead of having three different radios, it was just one radio system. That's where a Discone antenna would definitely come into play. Again, kind of removing the need to have additional antennas or additional equipment outside of what the radio is capable of. For us, when we talk to our customer base, well, one, we want to ensure what their intentions are with the antenna product. Last thing we would want would be a customer who is really just looking to utilize the antenna to receive only. One of the things that we do is we take that product and we say, well, our intentions were to provide it with a multi-band coupler so we can incorporate frequencies in through the use of the antenna. But we redesigned it so it would just be the antenna only. Instead of upselling them and including a coupler that costs more than the jumpers and the cables that go along with it, we pretty much just nixed that and made it as a receive-only antenna that could be purchased instead of having to purchase necessary equipment. So what we kind of do is we want to make sure, where their application is going to be used for. Are they going to be multi-banding? Are they going to be transmitting or simply just receiving with the product? With our product line, we offer up the IOAK. We do it in the tri-band and a quad band. So there's other variables that the coupler can do for the customer as well. We also do a foam fitted storm case in which the unit can be set into, along with a 6-foot tripod that comes along with it. So you can buy the whole antenna with a foam fitted case. Everything fits in there, a spot for all your cables, a spot for your coupler, your tripod. So everything is within that storm frame case.